Hello everyone, you are welcome to my YouTube channel Lines and Logic. In this video I'm going to solve this interesting geometry math problem. That is, we have given a right angle triangle and there is a circle inside the triangle. We have given only one side of this right angle triangle. We have to find out the area of this right angle triangle. Now to find out the area of this right angle triangle, here we need the length of these two sides. So for that, first of all, let us suppose this is our triangle ABC, and let us suppose this is point P, this is point Q, and this is point R, and this is center O. Now to find out the values of these two sides of this right angle triangle, here we will use some different geometry results. So first of all, here we know that we have a tangent result that if we have two tangents to a circle from an external point, then the length of these two tangents must be equal. So here we have two tangents from point A to this circle, tangent AR and tangent AQ. Now the length of this AR is 30 units, so this AQ will be also 30 units. Now look at to this point, there are also two tangents from point C to this one circle, CR and CP. Now the length of CR is 20 units, so this CP will be also 20 units. Now we will try to find out these two lengths. Now to find out these two lengths, here we will connect this center O with point P and point Q. Now after connecting center with point P and point Q, this side is actually the radius of this circle, so this will be R and this will be also R. Look to this one figure, POQB. This is like a square, and we know that a square has all sides same, so these two sides will be also R. Now here the length of this side AB will be 30 plus R, and the length of BC will be 20 plus R, and the length of AC is 20 plus 30, which is 50. So we will write these values here. Here the length of AB is 30 plus R units, and the length of BC is 20 plus R, and the length of AC is 30 plus 20, which is 50. Here we will use the Pythagoras theorem and we will find out the values of these two sides. So the Pythagoras theorem states that the square of hypotenuse is equal to the square of base and the square of perpendicular. So we will use this result here. Pythagoras theorem states that hypotenuse square is equal to hypotenuse, which is AC. So AC square is equal to base square, which is AB, plus perpendicular square, which is BC. Now let us substitute the values here. So here the value of AC is 50, so this will become 50 square, plus the value of AB is 30 plus R whole square, plus the value of BC is 20 plus R whole square. Now let us solve this one equation. So here 50 square is simply 5 square is 25, and there will be 2 zeros, so it is 2500. Now we will expand these two numbers, these two terms, using A plus B whole square identity. So this will become 30 square. Now 30 square is simply 900 plus R square plus 2 times 30R, so this is 60R, plus this will become 20 square. Now 20 square is simply 400 plus R square plus 40R. Let's simplify this right hand side, so this is 2500. 900 plus 400 is simply 1300. R square plus R square is 2R square. 60R, 40R is simply 100R. Now let's move this 1300 to the left hand side. So 2500 minus 1300 is simply 1200 is equal to, now from here we will take 2 common, so this will become, taking 2 common, this will become R square plus 50R. Then let's divide both sides by 2. Here this 2 and this 2 will be cancelled, at 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 6 is 12, it will become 600. So the value of r square plus 50r, this will become 600. Here we will move this 600 to the left hand side, so this will become r square plus 50r minus 600 is equal to 0. And this is a quadratic equation. Here we can solve this quadratic equation by factorization method. So here we need such a two numbers whose product is negative 600 and whose sum is 50r. So these two numbers are 60 and minus 10. If you multiply these two numbers, so this gives him negative 600, and if we sum up these two numbers, it gives him 50. So here we will replace this 50r with the sum of these two numbers. So this will become r square plus 60r minus 10r minus 600 is equal to 0. Now there is r common in the first two terms, so taking r common, so this will become r plus 60, and there is negative 10 common in these two terms, so taking negative 10 common, so this will become r plus 60 is equal to 0. Now there is r plus 60 common, so taking r plus 60 common, this will become r minus 10 is equal to 0. Now here the product is 0, so here either this expression will be 0 or this one will be 0. So from here we will get r plus 60 is equal to 0 or r minus 10 is equal to 0. This will become r is equal to negative 60. Now here, since r is the radius of the circle, so it cannot be negative, so therefore we will reject this value of r, and this will become r is equal to 10. So this is the correct value of r. So here our value of r, which is the radius of this circle, is 10 units. So here the value of this r will be 10. So using this value of r, what will be the value of AB and BC? So here the value of AB will become the value of AB, which is 30 plus r. So 30 plus 10 is 40. And the value of BC will become, which is 20 plus r. Now 20 plus 10 is, BC will become 20 plus 10, which is 30. Here we will use the formula to find out the area of this right angle triangle. Now we know that we have the formula to find out the area of any right angle triangle as half times base times stride. So here in this triangle, our base is this AB, which is 40 units, and our height is BC, which is 30 units. So we substitute these values here, so the area will become half times, here base is 40 units and height is 30 units. So let's simplify this number. 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 20 is 40. Now 20 times 30 is 2 times 3 is 6, and there will be 2 zeros. So therefore the area of this right angle triangle will be 600 units square, which is our final answer and final target. So therefore we can write the area of this right angle triangle is 600 units square. Now last, don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel for such a more interesting and step-by-step geometry math problems. Thanks for watching.